Hello everybody, it's Health with Helen. I've got lovely Veronica here.
Hello.
Who we're just going to have a little fiddle around on our phones, just see if we can share this a little bit wider than just on my page. Fingers crossed we can manage to do that, and hopefully we'll see a few people join us, but if not, you'll watch this later, I'm sure. So I've been doing the Health with Helen, talking to local fit pros. Talked to Sylvia last week about personal training and life coaching. And so this week I thought I'd talk to Veronica about what she's up to, because we're both health and fitness well-being experts. And something that I was really interested to see, Veronica, actually on Instagram was an image of you carrying your children on your back. So I think that's to do with a new program you're doing. So do you want to let me know a bit more about you? Introduce yourself to...
Hi everyone, so Veronica Wild of 2V Fit. So I've been in the industry now for, well, let's say since 2003, and that kind of give you an idea of my age. I'm not going to say my age.
Well, it's younger than me. That's all right.
So, yeah, I just basically want to build my 2V Fit brand up. And basically the kind of women that I attract are normally women from about 25 upwards. I do have a couple of clients that are a bit older, but I just kind of want to know, like, trying to get it out there that I've experienced what they're currently.
The busyness of mum. So that picture was kind of what it's like for you in the summer holidays.
Absolutely, yeah.
But you might have a solution for some of the mums where they feel a bit like, oh God, I don't know what to do. The kids are around. How am I going to keep my fitness going through the summer? So tell us a bit about this program that you're bringing out.
Yeah, so basically it's a 5-week online mentoring program where I'm basically going to give them exercises to do. I'm going to give them, keep them on track with their eating. The thing is, where people go wrong is they either do all or nothing. They either go completely full out on diet or they just completely go on a massive binge. And just from my own previous experiences of going that way, so I've done a little bit of physique competition.
You were doing bodybuilding, weren't you, too?
And that was just a little bit extreme. So yes, I had a great body from it, but you know,
whether you were totally happy,
I wasn't. Yeah. I was very deprived in you know, certain food groups. I was very low in energy, but I look great, and I'm kind of just trying to educate people on. It's not always about a look, it's about a feeling. And if you kind of train your body in a certain way and have things in balance, and I think that's a real key word that I want to get out to people, is about balance. If you can get things in balance, then you can still look in a decent shape. I'd like to think that I'm in a pretty decent shape.
Yeah.
And what's really interesting was that shoot that I did, that photo shoot, was the first shoot that I've ever done where I actually didn't manipulate my diet in a certain way. Because I've done shoots in the past when I did the physique competitions and even like Power Wave, where I've actually trained in a certain way to look great for that shoot, and I've changed my diet to look good for that shoot. But this was the first shoot that I'd done where I literally was just completely me. So like the night before I had a kebab, and in the lead up I had a couple of glasses of wine, and but I kind of trained really hard, and I had on days and off days, and that's basically because
you kind of want to show people that you are just as human as them.
Right.
And although you might have done the bodybuilding and maybe fairly extreme measures to get that body, you're kind of coming back to reality, and you want to get back to the 2V Fit and to getting out the right kind of attitude to have when you're being healthy, and with the eating too, that it doesn't have to be complete deprivation. No. There's balance, as you said.
Yeah, and that's what the image is about. It's about, so my kids are 18 months apart, both way very different, so it was kind of really hard trying to get that image correct. But you probably saw my face in the picture, which was very natural. It was like, this is quite hard to balance. And I guess it was an image to show that if you can have a little bit of what you want, but at the same time, if you want to look a certain way, you need to eat fairly decent as well.
But you want to have energy to deal with your kids, don't you? So,
absolutely.
All right, it's nice to look a certain way, but you need a glow. You want the glow because people usually notice you because you're vibrant, not necessarily because you're really skinny or you're really... If you're glowing, kind of size isn't as much an issue, is it?
And I think also, no. And also, the program itself will basically educate. It's an education, so it's basically teaching women predominantly out there the right foods to eat, and I think this is where a lot of women go wrong, because they see stuff and they just think, oh, it says low fat, or no sugar. But actually, when you look at the contents, there is sugar in there, and not women would know that. And why would they know that? Because they're not educated in it. Whereas people like me and you, we know about foods.
Well, we know it's a really complicated issue, in all honesty.
Absolutely.
Isn't it?
And I think it's just an education, particularly at this time of year where mums are going to be at home because of their kids. And there's going to be a lot of temptations out there where, they might have leftover foods where they might want to pick on, or they're going to be out every single day, taking the kids wherever. And it's just being able to just educate mums.
Giving them ideas, is it, about how to deal with this?
Right.
Yeah.
So if their only option was, I don't know, going to Nando's or somewhere like that. Okay, what is the best choice in Nando's? What is the best foods that I can get in the Tesco's or the Londis round the corner? Not, I need to prep my food and have it so strict like a bodybuilder.
Salad leaves or something really exciting.
No. And that's basically what I've done for myself. I've basically just balanced everything, trained hard, but have a little bit of what I like, and
So this is a program for the summer. It's predominantly online, so you don't have to be in this area.
No.
Do you have much contact with them, or is there a big group going on?
Yes, so there will be a secret group that I will put all the people that are interested into. I will mentor them every single day. I will basically give them ideas on recipes, things like that, but I'll also give them a food plan based on, a lifestyle analysis, which I'll do with them, on what they should and shouldn't be eating specifically.
Yeah, because this is a small group, isn't it? It's only 10 people
10 people,
you're taking. Yeah, so this is not like 30, 40 people in a group. It is limited, so therefore you're going to get more attention than if you join a big, massive group that might be another online program, which is important, isn't it? Because we're all unique.
Yeah.
What applies to one person doesn't necessarily apply to the
Exactly.
other.
And I think also the key thing as well is for women around this time of the year with the kids, time. Time is a big thing. And, a lot of women as well, they come to me because they just don't have the time. Or they want to work out, but, they're intimidated to go to a gym. There's no gyms involved with this. You can do this workout.
So it's all, you can do it at home. There's no necessarily a lot of equipment or anything like that.
No.
Yeah, so that's easy. There's no reason why not to do it, to be honest.
Yeah, and I guess it's just my complete and utter support all the time. I'm always on Facebook, sadly. I need to try and get off it a little bit more.
Well, not if you're doing it for the right kind of reason.
Yeah. And it's just knowing that I am there every step of the way to kind of mentor you, guide you. I'm going to look at your food, so you're going to be posting to me every single day. It takes 2 seconds for me to look at that and say, you need a little bit more of that, or why don't you choose that? And it's just basically tailoring a week-by-week program on, okay, you've got this workout to do in the week, but hey, if you want to do other stuff as well, do this,
And it might be everyone. Hiya, Hayley. It might be that everyone has different goals through those 5 weeks. Some people might already be at a kind of okay weight, so you'll be balancing again that they don't lose lots of weight when they don't need to, but it might just pick up their energy levels and keep them on track.
I need to be clear as well that I don't want people to see this as a quick fix. Weight loss, drop 10 dress sizes in 5 weeks or something ridiculous like that. I think it is a kind of almost, and I probably should have labelled it this way, a getting through the summer damage limitation type program.
Yeah.
Because we know as mums that when it comes to the 6 weeks, there's just going to be so many temptations around us. To say that you're going to drop, great if you do drop a dress size.
That might be unrealistic.
Right, and it's damage limitation, I guess.
So when does this program start, and how does someone get in touch with you if they want to come on board?
So it starts on Monday.
This is this Monday coming.
This Monday, the 24th?
Yeah.
24th, so it starts this Monday. So anyone interested needs to direct message me personally via the 2V Fit page.
Okay, so we'll put the link in the comments underneath on that.
And then I can directly message you full details on how to join and what's involved.
And is it possible at all for people to join part way? Say they're not necessarily ready now, just so it's kind of clear. It's definitely the 5 weeks. Start Monday.
I mean, I've had inquiries where some people can't do the full 5 weeks and they can only do 4 weeks. That's fine. And if they can only join like midweek, that's also fine. Just be aware that there might be
you're going to miss out some stuff, aren't you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But I can be pretty flexible.
So that's starting on Monday. Veronica's 2V Fit. What do we call this program?
Damage limitation?
Damage limitation for mums. I don't know. We'll have to think up a good name for it. And Veronica's also going to talk about something else that she does locally in this area. Oh, thank you for the likes. And it's Power Wave, isn't it? So
yes.
Tell us a little bit. What is Power Wave if you don't already know?
Yes, so Power Wave is basically...
Should have got you to bring one in, actually, shouldn't I? Never mind. We missed an opportunity.
Okay, so if you want to check it out, there's a page called Power Wave Thurrock, or you can just go to the main Power Wave Facebook page. But it's basically it looks like a Bulgarian bag with straps. It looks like that, but trust me, it's nothing like that. The weight distribution's different, and you can just do so much with it. And basically, it's just a multifunctional training device, or you can either do HIIT workouts with it or muscle building. And the key part of it is it takes 20 minutes.
Yeah,
Just
so
20.
I've seen some of that. It's a 20-minute workout, which means you have to work out then. You can't really take an easy option. And if someone was interested in Power Wave, where are you doing it? How do they sort of get in touch on that?
So I run classes with my business partner, Sean, at Absolute Gym. And so we do that on a Monday morning at 6 a.m. Sorry, it's early. Monday morning's good though.
Early, yeah.
Yeah. Wednesday at 6:30 and Saturday morning at 8. Or we both do one-to-one, so I can travel to wherever you are within reason and do it in a very small space. And trust me, it can be small.
I mean, if someone didn't want to do the online program, Power is a really good way to kind of keep you in shape through summer, isn't it? Because it's 20 minutes. You could have the kids running around doing something else whilst you're doing it.
Predominantly, a lot of my clients are mums with young kids, and they just keep their kids entertained for 20 minutes while I literally, sounds wrong, do them in another room.
So basically we're saying that there's no excuse really not to try and keep your health and fitness going through the summer holidays. But Power sounds pretty good actually. One day I will have a go.
I was going to say, when can I do you?
One day I'll get there. Because there's different weights, isn't there, and different stuff going on.
So the workouts involved, you can either have a HIIT workout, which predominantly it's inch loss, fat loss, whatever you want to call it. So that's the high intensity stuff. And then the other side of the workout is muscle building or toning, as people like to call it. But whenever I say muscle building to women, they just go, ooh.
They get worried, don't they? It's a shame, because you need muscle building.
Yeah.
And it doesn't mean you're going to get like really big arms. I actually have got quite chunky arms, but I'm not going to put it up as an advert. But women are afraid of weight training, I think, aren't they? Yeah,
and weight training has so many benefits to it. You know, I think when a lot of my clients, they come to me and they say, I want to lose weight and tone up, and I guess you get that as well. Tone, and I always say to them, what is toning? What is your definition of toning? And they always say things like, I want to get rid of this. And I'm like, right, so basically you want to put muscle on. And then as soon as I say that, I'm like, oh, I don't want to get big. And it's like, well, it's a bit more than that. You need to have...
And then it's genetics and everything else. I mean, I'll get big quite quickly. That's just the way my body works. So, but someone else might not. They might get a nice lean look about them, like yourself. I just get chunky.
I think also it comes down to, you know, it could be extra things like, you know, the proteins, how much proteins are in your diet. And, you know, women generally don't have as much testosterone as, say, like a man. So we're not likely to, you know, build really quick, unless you're taking enhancers, which... That's just another topic altogether. But
again, it's information that not necessarily all women really have got their heads around, that it is very difficult to get very big muscularly. So again, maybe a good reason to do the online program, so you get more advice on how to actually go about toning to get the muscles sort of kicking in more. So that's really great, really interesting to hear what you're up to. You're sort of changing things at the moment, aren't you?
Yeah. I'm basically just trying to go back to basics and really trying to launch just to be fit, and the fact that I'm all about just keeping things real. You know, I've got a lot of life experiences, which I think the reason why people come to me is because of those experiences. And I am just like the majority of people that I attract. A working mum. You want them to succeed as well, don't you? So your heart's in it for them. So that's great. Thank you very much for coming along. Thank you.
Hopefully we'll have another chat, maybe in another couple of weeks.
Yeah, not about that.
Or maybe we'll pick a certain health topic, something that might be interesting to people. But
no problem.
Great. Thank you.
Thank
See you
you.
later.
See you later. Bye.